Hello there, it's Psychic Cynthia here, and I'm wishing you a splendid and happy autumn equinox. And if you live in the southern hemisphere, then I'm wishing you a beautiful spring equinox. Earlier today, the sun entered Libra, and also we had that beautiful celestial alignment with the sun on the celestial equator. And for those of us here in the north, we are entering into the season of dark. This is the beginning of the season of yin. This is a time for rebalancing, for looking at where we need to be more active and more assertive in some areas, and then in other areas we may need to be more receptive, more open, or willing to listen and to wait. As we move into the season here in the northern hemisphere, it is definitely more of the yin time, but there's still a lot of yang energy. There's still a lot of light. In other words, we're entering the season of dark, but we still have quite a bit of light energy. So we want to think about preparing ourselves for the season of dark ahead as we go into the inner light. The season of dark, so-called, is really the season of the inner light. So you want to strengthen yourself, and one of the ways that you can do that is by simply attuning with the energies of this season, autumn. And there are many ways to do that. You can tune into the gods and goddesses that are associated with it. I can really feel Persephone waking up, I know, in the last few days. Idun or Iduna is a northern goddess with the apples. And apples are associated with this time. So one of the things you can do to strengthen yourself is to eat seasonal foods and drink seasonal teas. And so, like, I have an apple here. And also the pears. The pears have come into ripening. And of course, there's many other seasonal foods that would be appropriate, depending on where you live, your locale, what is ripe now, whether it's the pumpkins and the gourds, or the corn, or even the fall-time herbs. So just think about what you can do to strengthen yourself, what you can do to support yourself as we're moving into the cooler months ahead, as we're moving deeper into the season of dark. And this time is very magical. It's very powerful on a psychic level. The spirits are waking up because they know that they can reach us easier during these times of the years, during the quote-unquote dark half of the year, the quieter half of the year, the half of the inner light. So don't be surprised if you notice some of your loved ones who have passed on reaching out to you. Don't be surprised at all. And just be open to that. Be open and be willing to go within. And also keep in mind the sun has just entered Libra. This is a very social sign. It reminds us that partnerships are where it's at. Yes, we want to develop a strong, healthy sense of self. But we also need the partnerships. And to reach out in community, to share with others. And that's why there's a lot of harvest celebrations at this time of year. So let yourself enjoy the beauty of the harvest, the joy of the harvest, your own harvest, whatever it is you're bringing in for a harvest. This is the time to appreciate what you have created in the seasons ahead before this one. To reflect. And generally speaking, at the time of both equinoxes, whether it's the September or March equinox, you do want to take a few days to reflect, to step back, to assess where you have been, so that you can get a better sense of where you might be going, where you want to be going in the future. I'm wishing you much inner light, much peace, much joy, and even much abundance and growth. in this season of the equinox ahead. Bright blessings.